We found that when we make personal phone calls to people to kind of ask, where were you? We missed you today. That's the thing that actually makes them feel valued and goes, oh, you missed me? Oh, I'll be back next week. Or after that, they start to phone us to tell us if they're not going to come. So definitely kind of keeping that connection with them while you're in the activity, but also over the weeks when they maybe haven't come along.
I'm not here to force you to do anything. I do what you want to do. I just make sure you're doing it safely and you feel comfortable. You like the treadmill? You'll go on the treadmill, but we can put an incline and go for a nice walk. And they go, all right, so I don't have to run. No, it's just give them an understanding, because the way anxiety and depression works, your head plays with you and tells you all these things that, you know, they'll say, he's going to have you doing push-ups in front of everybody. I'm going to embarrass you. Whereas I'm there just to reiterate that over and over again. I'm not here to embarrass you. I'm not here to make you do what you don't want to do or forcefully do it. If you say to me at any point, right, Craig, that's me done, no worries, we'll stop there and we'll get you booked back in again. And you earn a level of trust. And when you get that trust, then they look forward to coming back. And you know, when you're sitting on the treadmill or you're sitting on a bike chatting to them, they're not talking about your condition, if I deal with that all their life. They're not talking about, you know, any medication you're on, anything like that. We've dealt with all that. So it's about, again, what you've been up to. And they enjoy that comfort, that chat, and that's what they're getting. That's the whole process there, eh?
I mean, mental health issues or not, I'd like to hope that I'm fairly well educated. I don't like to be patronised for a start. And there was none of that. There's a natural, I don't know if that's something that you guys can roll out in a toolkit, because you need to, as I've said to Craig, pay anybody to do a job and they'll do that job well, but you've actually got to have people that care.
The key factor is having the right person delivering the programme. The member of staff that will work with these individuals has to have the right skills and knowledge and attitudes to working with them. I think our environment as well, our leisure centres, so we have done more mental health training with gym instructors, and what I would like to do in the future is do more mental health training with receptionists, leisure attendants, so these people have more skills and knowledge when they're dealing with folk coming into the centre who might be experiencing some mental health issues.
I always introduced them to other members of staff, so that when they came in, if I wasn't going to be there, they'd know someone in the gym, they'd know someone in reception. I'd make a wee joke and say, oh, don't speak, you know, just something to break the barriers with other members of the team, so that it wasn't just going to be me.
We get the referral through, so the health professionals, so it could be a GP, OT, CPN, they refer them through. We then contact them via the referral form to then say, right, you've been referred in, let's try this, let's try this. Say, okay, now what happens is we also give them a pre-consultation phone call. So they say, right, you've been referred in, what do you know about it? Not an awful lot. They tend to find they'll say they've not heard too much. We just reiterate on the phone what is, you know, what we do, and if they still say at the end of the phone call, yeah, I want to do it, brilliant. Then they come out for a face-to-face consultation. Now that first session, you're not even in a gym, you just sit face-to-face, so I know who they are, they know who I am, and give them that kind of sense of comfort. The thing about my job as well is that these guys have sat and spoke about their condition all their life, whereas they want to sit and have a friend, they want to have somebody to talk to, very, very minimalistic, relaxed, very informal, and that's what I do.
To make those sessions so successful, I think in the delivery, it really is about being really engaged and open with the child and the parent, so building a relationship with that child so that they feel when they walk into the class they're really welcome, and becoming a familiar face almost, that they know when they come into that class that they're going to have fun and what you're going to provide. And the same with the parent, is getting to know the parents, I think really helps, because it keeps them in the programme. I do feel the more they know, they feel they could talk to you, they want to get more information, and it does help keep them within the different paths of the programme.